Hey guys, happy Sunday. Hope everyone is doing well and you've had a prosperous week. I look forward to hearing you guys. I would like to ask you guys to please tell me about your week in the comment. How was business this week? Did you notice some highs, some lows? Did you learn something that could improve your business? Or did you have a great gain? That would be great to hear. So please, guys, share your business experiences for this past week in the comments. All right, guys, so today we have a packed episode. I'm going to talk to you guys about two types of customers that a rideshare company has. All right, so now when we talk about transportation, if you recall, last episode I talked about the benefits of having a rideshare business. And one of them was having the two types of customers. Usually in transportation, there's only one, and that's the passenger. But in this case, there's two ends, which separates us from a transportation provider. So actually, it's the transportation provider that is our first customer. We call those drivers. That's right, drivers. You have to market your business to hire rideshare drivers. Now remember, in most states, especially in New York, rideshare drivers or transportation providers, they're working with multiple different companies. They may be working with you, with Uber, with Lyft, with other black car bases if you're in New York City, or other TNCs, depending on where else you are in the state, or any other state. They are working with multiple transportation companies because rideshare drivers are independent contractors. Or it's totally up to you. If you want to W-2 any drivers, you can. But the whole point is that you have to market for them. Now, usually rideshare companies don't really W-2 any, or you have some smaller companies that may bring on just a few full-time just to make sure that there's a driver presence during those high times. But the rest of the drivers are all going to be 1099s. They'll be independent. They can turn their app on and off. So you have to make sure that you have a set marketing budget for drivers. Now, let me tell you something about that, okay? I'm going to give you a little story. So back during COVID time, when we shut down, I would say it wasn't until the end of 2020, the beginning of 2021, where we got our black car base, New York City TLC black car base license. All right. And I got the license and I didn't know what to do. I hired a marketing company because I wasn't in a professional organization. That will be in another episode. So I didn't know where to turn. So I was just looking for small business marketing companies that could fit my budget. And the ones that were large, I found out what marketing company Uber and Lyft uses, because at the time, those were the only rideshare companies that I've heard of. I did receive some funding because we're a small business and we had to shut down due to COVID. And if you remember, the SBA was giving away some loans and things. And plus we got some grants. It's another episode. I can help you with that as well. But yeah, so I had some funding. And so I said, well, I guess I'll just look for a small business marketing firm. And that's what I did. And we spent a lot of money with this marketing firm. They just didn't know how to market to drivers. And I will tell you that through that experience, I figured out that it is a science. It's not very hard. You can do it yourself like we're doing it now. Well, not necessarily ourselves, but we're doing it in-house. We automate it, totally automated. But you have to make sure that you have a marketing budget, you have a marketing plan, you have a click funnel, you have an onboarding process, and you set your pricing. You have to have everything that a driver needs. So think about this. Let's sit in the seat of the driver. I'm a driver and I'm going to sign up with your company. your rideshare company. What are the things that I'm thinking about? First of all, what type of rides do you have? Am I just picking up people from the airport or, everyday rides like Uber and Lyft? Or are these specialty rides? So JumpRydz is a family-focused rideshare. We focus on student rides, medical rides, and we do public transportation rides. So there's 3 passenger types that we have. We don't really do a lot of airport rides. Maybe once in a blue moon, a family might need that because their child needs a car seat rather than going with Uber or Lyft. Or, it's mostly just picking up and dropping off students back and forth to school, or the NEMT or the medical rides. So that's the first question they're gonna ask. The second is, how much do you guys pay? You guys pay on commission? Is it per ride? Is it per hour? You have to have your pricing structure set up. That's very, very important. Just like in any job, they wanna know how they're gonna get paid. But paying on commission is specific. Then you have to set it up within your dispatch system so that once a driver starts and presses the button, then that dispatch is tracking the driver. And we'll have a separate episode for that as well. This is all going to be automated for you, but these are things that you have to think about, okay? And then they're going to say, well, where are my rides going to be? Where are the passengers? Am I staying in one county or in one zone? Do you guys only work within a couple of miles? What are the hours that you guys operate, or when is it busier for you? These are a lot of the questions that the drivers ask. And so it's important that you have a lot of that information in the ads, okay? We use Facebook ads. Facebook ads, we found, is the best. We can automate it, we can set it and forget it, maybe reset it. Like for the new year, we just reset it, or maybe for the holidays, we do different things. If we're gonna do bonuses, we'll do that. But we automate it so that once that driver clicks that button, they're automatically brought in through our CRM into our click funnel. And then the rest is history. Now, let's talk about our second customer. Of course, that's the passenger. Now, like I told you, we cater to mostly student rides, medical rides, and hey, beautiful people, if your business is stuck at 10K a month, you want to start living in your 4-hour work week and live a life of abundance, or you're just getting started, then go ahead down below in the description and click on Rideshare Builder. You will have me for 1 hour to review your current business or plan, and I'll show you how to troubleshoot your way to financial freedom. Rideshare Builder School coming soon. Public transportation rides. So we do 2 different things. We have what we call private pay or private contracts, where we actually market to families directly. They sign up and say, hey, I need my kid to get back and forth to school. In New York City, the school district did have an open RFP, but in our experience, we weren't prepared at the time when it was open. So now that contract is taken care of. But what we do is we've always had private contracts directly with the parents. That's because in New York City, there's a lot of parents that send their kids to private schools or independent schools that don't rely on the school district's transportation. So it works out well for us. Then you have medical rides. So with that, we're signed up as a national Medicaid provider, and we get rides through New York State's chosen broker. So that's how that works. And then we also have what's called public transportation rides. So in New York City, the Public Transportation Authority is called the MTA, the Metropolitan Transportation Authority. So they have a program called Is A Ride, in which transportation providers or rideshare companies or other brokers can contract directly with them to provide rides to individuals that may not be physically able to go down steps for the subway or up the steps onto a bus, a public bus, or are wheelchair bound. So the MTA pays for transportation for that. And we get those contracts through broker relationships. So we have a mix of private pay and broker relationships. And you still have to market. You have to put out your ads. But think about all the ways that you are making money. So you have multiple income streams from your two separate drivers, right? Now, let's go back to, from your two different types of customers, the drivers and the passengers. Now, let's talk about the other way that you can make money with the drivers, okay? With the drivers, remember they're 1099s. So they're basically offering their service to you, and you in exchange are offering them an opportunity for employment. Now, you do have expenses as a company, right? You're going to put them in your payroll system. You're going to process them. You're going to onboard them. You have to pay to have that relationship with them. So what most rideshare companies like we do is we charge a service fee. We charge a service fee to make sure that they're fully taken care of and serviced properly. Just like with passengers, you're going to charge for your services. You may know when you figure out what your fares are, you have to add something on top of that to cover your overhead expenses, okay? And I break all of that down, okay? If you are interested in me sitting down with you, helping you to figure out your strategic plan for getting your two types of customers, getting your fare schedule together, and configuring your click funnels for your two types of passengers, go ahead and click the link in the description there so you can sign up for a consultation with me. The Academy is coming soon, but for now, you can have me for yourself for 1 hour or book some more time, and we can configure out a strategic plan for you so that you can get those multiple income streams on both sides of the coin. All right? Well, until next time, that's me. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Make sure you click the bell so you get the notifications and follow this page. Have a great day.